Good evening to wherever you may be on this Monday night. Midnight Baseball coming to you once again, episode 6. Thank you so much for watching. Spencer.Dodgers, the phone number starting on January 1st. Going to be taking your calls for 3 hours talking about baseball after every evening. So looking forward to getting started that on January 1st, guys. I want to start this quick episode off by giving a shout out to Chad Bettis, the starting pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. Just heard that he has testicular cancer, and it sounds like he's going to make a full recovery and be ready for spring training. So, Chad, we all wish you the best here in baseball land. So, get ready soon and look forward to seeing you back on the field in the Coors Field. Quick news today with the Dodgers, re-signing of Jansen and re-signing of Turner. I think that puts Midnight Baseball and Spencer out of the predictions because about episode 2 or 3, I said that Jansen and Turner were both going to leave because the Dodgers wanted to capitalize on the first-round draft picks with the collective bargaining agreement changing. But maybe there weren't other teams out there willing to give that much, I guess, to say the picks away. I mean, there were rumors that the Nationals offered more than the Dodgers, and then the Marlins were also in the thing for Jansen. But how really bad did they want him, and how really bad, I guess, did Jansen just want to go to those 3 teams? So when it's all said and done, Jansen's coming back to the Dodgers. So here's the free agent period in 2016, pretty much. Who was the best starting pitcher? Rich Hill, he went back to the Dodgers. Who was the best relief pitcher? Arguably, Kenley Jansen went back to the Dodgers, if not Chapman or Melanson. And then third, who was the best infield free agent available? Justin Turner, and he happened to also go to back to the Dodgers. So Dodgers doing a great job in free agency. Let's see where that goes. What else we got going on? Oh, trivia from episode 5. Who had the highest career batting average in their life? And that would be Tyrus Raymond Cobb. 367 lifetime career batting average. Ty Cobb. 367. Moving on real fast, as we always keep trying with Midnight Baseball, trying to keep it fast, give you a lot of information, real random. This is fun stuff. So shout out today is Mike Frick. Mike Frick is my best friend who passed away, unfortunately, 13 years ago. People that know me personally know how special Mike was to me. He's a big influence on my life, on and off the field. Mostly on both, I guess, but as important on and off the field because he's my baseball idol. He was great in high school. He got drafted out of college, out of Cal State Northridge in the 8th round by the Oakland A's. He played ball all over in Santa Maria for a while during those times, and before his pro career started, we lived in San Luis Obispo together. We lived in Phoenix together during spring training. Michael made it all the way up to the big league call-up for spring training one year. Unfortunately got Tommy John in 2002, and then died of a car accident in 2003. So it's been a long time that Michael's been gone. But he's still in our hearts, and he's still thinking positive about him. And that's the main reason for my Midnight Baseball is my support for players and the life of baseball, right? Because there's so much negative energy and aura and busyness that can get caught in this world that these baseball players have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, that they need people to support them and show them that we care and love them and appreciate them, because even though they are making a lot of money and have a nice life, there's a lot of pressure on that can become overburdensome, that I know from knowing a lot of players and stuff. So Midnight Baseball is all about supporting players. And what I have today here is something quick about Adam Eaton, Lucas Giolito, Ronaldo Lopez, and Dunning, to where I want to talk about how the positive and negative can be felt on how Midnight Baseball, how the media can really perceive that. So my quick jaunt on that is these 4 players happen to be involved in a trade, as we all know this weekend. I just heard a reporter talk today about this trade, and believe I got a negative take that Adam Eaton isn't going to be as good of a center fielder as he was in right field. With you want to talk about the WAR and different stats. Spencer's not really a guy that goes by the numbers. I'm more old school. I believe in scouting and the hard-nosed numbers, where I'm not into my analytics as much. So we'll talk about that maybe more in the coming up episodes, but I'm a lot more old school when I talk about that and explain myself in details to where how I calculate the ins and outs of using your sabermetrics and then using old school scouting. But let's not think Adam Eaton isn't going to be just as bad, okay? So Center field here. Lucas Giolito, for example, made an appearance in the major leagues last year. What do I see Lucas Giolito being as a White Sox? I see him being a starter. Okay, starting the year in the big league. What did the reporters happen to say today? In the same report, one of the number one guys on the beat for the White Sox is that he sees Giolito starting in Double-A, if not Triple-A. Okay. I don't understand why he can't be in the big leagues. Why are we? And then Lucas Giolito's stock is down because Mike Rizzo traded him a raid. Okay, I mean that's my underlying message. I guess that I wanted to stay in the beginning was that just because players are involved in trades doesn't mean that someone doesn't want them. It just means that other people want them back. Okay, so Adam Eaton's value isn't devalued because the White Sox wanted to trade him and because Mike Rizzo wanted to overvalue Adam Eaton. Okay? Just like Mike Rizzo's camp in Washington supposedly devalued Lucas Giolito, Lopez, and Dunning because he was supposedly giving him to Eaton. So in a lopsided trade, all four players take heat on the negative side, trying to explain the trade from just one camp's opinion. I'm hoping that's making sense. I don't know if I explained it too well, but I'm going to keep going here with this because Ronaldo Lopez is another example. A lot of scouts are saying now, if you listen to the reports, that he's only going to be a relief pitcher at best. But just last year, Ronaldo Lopez had 16 appearances in the minor leagues, I believe 16 or 19, and they were all starts. So if he's starting in the minor leagues, why is he going to be a relief pitcher in the big leagues? Just because you say so? Or you want to compare him to other players? No. Let's build Ronaldo Lopez up and say he can be in the big leagues next year. And the low-end starter to go into spring training. He doesn't have to be a relief pitcher or let's say in the minors. Okay? Same with Giolito. Big leagues. Adam Eaton, center fielder plus. Okay, he's going to bring what he had in right field the same to center field. And same thing with Dunning. I mean, it's on a lower scale, but instead of being in, say, high rookie ball, what we've been hearing about, or low A, why not give him an opportunity to say, well, he can be in high A or even be able to work him wake up to Double-A. I mean, he's harder to compare because he didn't make any big league appearances last year. But you can see where I'm going with this, is that people, and I don't want to use the word media, I don't like that. I think here in Midnight Baseball, we're going to find something as far as the owners and management suppressing players, how agencies can want to pump up players, right? And then how media has an underlying thing on everything. The media can play on both sides, meaning on Twitter with these reporters and the beat writers, right? We're not us at Midnight Baseball, we're not any three of those. We're not owners, we're not ownership groups, okay? We're not the media in the middle that wants to play both sides, and we're not the agencies from the bottom that are trying to always give their players, but at the same time, they still have hidden agendas as well. We don't have a hidden agenda here. We're here to support the players. So right now I'm saying that Adam Eaton, Lucas Giolito, Ronaldo Lopez, and Mr. Dunning, I'm blanking on his first name. I think it's Dane Dunning or Dale Dunning, excuse me, young man. I want to see you pitch soon. I'll get know more about you soon. But these are going to be my first four favorite players in Midnight Baseball. Okay, I've heard 4 negative things about these people when I want to see positive. Okay, I want to build these guys up, not bring them down. That makes sense? That's why we're here. That's what episode 6 is all about. Episode 7, I want to go more into how Spencer.Dodgers talks about sabermetrics versus old school scouting and the style of that, because we all hear about what side of the fence are you on, okay? And I'll explain more in detail about how that conversation goes. Trivia question today, episode 6. In the Hall of Fame, current members of the Hall of Fame, whose last name is the last in the alphabet? Okay? Whose name is last in the alphabet in current Hall of Famers? Okay? Gratitude to everybody once again. Look forward to seeing you. Fantasy Gods, thank you so much. And all my Midnight players, thank you for watching. Spencer.Dodgers, see you tomorrow.